Alrighty, welcome back everyone. It is LaughNgamez here. I'm back with another Starcraft 2 1 vs 1 replay cast. There's two reasons I'm going to be casting this game. The first is, I think it's going to be a great match. And the second is, I'm actually going to be organizing a show match between the two players in this. So we're on the map Acid Plant. It's going to be a Terran versus Protoss. And spawning down in the bottom right hand side of the map, it's going to be Root SuperNova. Actually going to be playing his teammate spawning up in the top left hand side of the map. It's puCK. Now these two guys, I mean, they both sometimes play on NA, and I know they meet a lot. They have a lot of banter, a lot of other shenanigans go on and whatnot. And so basically I ended up we're going to be organizing a show match between them, and that's actually this Friday at 6 p.m. Yeah, around 6 p.m. Pacific. It'll be on my channel. Got a show match before that, Ruff versus Caleb Arrakis at 5 p.m. But so yeah, so SuperNova versus puCK should start around 6 p.m. maybe a little bit later, but we'll see. So yeah, if you guys want to check that out, that's 6 p.m. Pacific. It'll be 9 p.m. Eastern. If you're in Europe or something, unfortunately for that one, you'll either have to watch the VOD on here or either that or be up very late. But yeah, so it's going to be an exciting show match, and the reason why that's the reason why I'm casting this match. All right, but yeah, we'll take a look and see what these two guys are doing. I didn't even make too much of a notice of it before I went on that little tangent, as it's actually going to be a proxy barracks for SuperNova, something with Terrans and proxying barracks at these gold bases. But yeah, so he proxies the barracks. I mean, I didn't really mention it because it's honestly just the normal for Terran these days. As if you guys watched the Tasia versus Parting Best of 9, Tasia did it probably like 6 games or so versus Parting. That just the one proxy barracks, followed up with the factory and double gas. puCK being a nuisance with his probe here. We'll get shown the door there by the SCVs though. So now the barracks, it gets out the one Reaper, and then SuperNova begins flying at home. It throws the Protoss off a little bit. Now puCK saw the factory back at home, so he's going to know that it's just the one proxy barracks. Everything's normal. Reaper's going to jump up, but puCK built this cool little wall, so the Reaper actually just, that's all it can do. It just jumps up. It can't actually get around that wall there. So that's a bit of a trap for the Terran Reaper, but puCK, I mean, he knew it was a proxy, so he didn't go for a quick Nexus. He's going for a Stargate behind this, but eventually he will expand here. But just that sort of standard delay from the barracks there. And now SuperNova, maybe he's going to play a bit of a scrappy game. He's got a reactor on his factory on the way. As far as units go, it is just the Reaper, but we may see 2 Cyclones coming out, something like that. Starport back at home, so I'm curious to see what SuperNova is going to go for. These 2 Adepts are actually going to deny scouting, so he doesn't know that puCK's... Is puCK just going Phoenix? Yeah, puCK's just going for Phoenix right away. He's not going for an Oracle or anything like that, so we'll see. I mean, SuperNova going for double mines, which is... mine drop's very good these days. I mean, they build so quickly. Just they just pop right out pretty much, so that's always very nice for the Terran player. But puCK opening Phoenix, it will I mean, Phoenix are pretty good versus Medivac drop, since the Medivacs can't defend themselves. But yeah, so SuperNova is gonna have these mine drops coming out, but we'll see if puCK is gonna be able to defend them, because I mean, knowing that they're coming's half the battle, reacting properly is the other half. So yeah, but I mean, puCK scouting out a lot, playing very respectful. SuperNova, I mean, his build is delayed a little bit, but now he's going to be moving out with 4 Medivacs worth of mines and following it up with Cloak Banshee. A lot of Terrans have been doing this lately. They just like the Cloak Banshee, force out the Observer, or some sort of detection. And I mean, puCK, he doesn't have a robotics bay yet. He's coming in with his Phoenix, so he's going to scout the Starport, but I mean, he's not... I mean, there's actually no trace of a mine drop here for SuperNova. As it's just, I mean, the factory's swapped over, Starport's building the Banshee, Reaper's lurking around, gonna see this now. I mean, we'll see, what's this mine drop gonna be able to get? Will puCK react? I mean, puCK's a very good Protoss player, so he's probably defended over 1,000 mine drops or something like that, but here come in the mines, are gonna start unloading. He starts retreating, and I mean, Phoenix are gonna be able to lift these up. One of those is gonna go off. Oh, the Phoenix actually survives though, so a good defense by puCK there. The mines don't actually get anything done, and now all these Widow mines can be lifted up, and SuperNova's attack got nothing done there. His Medivac is going away here. That's just flying home. Meanwhile, SuperNova does have this Banshee out. puCK's chrono boosting out a robotics facility. He's got a shield battery at his natural, though. But if we look at this, SuperNova, I mean, well, this Banshee, just hanging around for Cloak to finish, I believe. But the Oracle will help shut that down, and Observer's on the way. But I was saying, if we look at the bases here, if we look at the worker count, it's actually pretty much dead even. So puCK playing very safe. He's got nice Stargate tech, but SuperNova, I mean, he's just followed this up with pretty standard Terran macro. And now we're going to see how else he's going to play this game out. He's getting up missile turrets because he knows there's a lot of Phoenix. puCK will be trying to get value with those guys. But a third CC on the way for SuperNova, and I like this, just to be sure. Got that command center getting its own personal missile turret. But this Banshee, though, for SuperNova, oh no. The personal missile turret might not get up. The Phoenix are going to come on in. Yeah, they're going to lift the SCV building the turret, so that's 2 dying there. Now, in comes there's actually a probe. Now, we look at this. There's a Banshee at each base for SuperNova. They're both going to head on in, but there's actually a shield battery at each base. This one Banshee will get shut down. Phoenix will pop that off, but look at this shield battery. It's just doing so good by puCK. Going to just be able to keep healing up these probes. SuperNova not going to be able to get too much done on it there. And then there's actually detection out. So yeah, these Banshees getting nothing done either. So puCK getting a very good defense, but his third base is delayed, and he actually didn't kill this other Banshee. So that's nice for SuperNova. I mean, the third base getting covered by Marines. That missile turret's up, but puCK denying that's very nice, and also scouting it. But look at this, SuperNova. He's going to be following this up with MECH. He's basically the MECH Terran. I think it's safe to call him that at this point. I mean, there's other Terrans that MECH, but SuperNova, he pretty much just always plays MECH versus Protoss and Zerg, and Terran. So, yeah. Alright, now the natural up for SuperNova. He's getting out a lot of tanks, so he's very safe on the ground, but puCK doesn't exactly have a formidable ground force if we look at this. I mean, it's pretty much just the Phoenix in the air, as he's now getting up a third base, getting up an extra robo, and then he'll eventually get into a scary anti-mech army, anti-ground mech. But I'd like to see a Twilight come out of puCK. Eventually he'll need that, needs some sort of charge or something like that. Look at this, though. Phoenix gonna pick up a siege tank there. Nice pick off there. And they're still sharking around. puCK trying to get anything he can. Lifts up another SCV. Oh, another one building a turret. Man, it's not a good day to be building turrets. Or to be an SCV building a turret. Now, SuperNova, mine drops can never end in Starcraft 2. I mean, a Terran can always just throw him out, because he's got that 3 factory production. He's got a reactor on his starport, so he could just mine drop for days. But he's coming on in here. This one will be scouted, but is puCK going to react is the question. The Phoenix not coming back right now, and here comes in the mine drop. We'll see what SuperNova is able to get done. The mines are unburrowing. puCK not quite paying attention here, and there we go. There goes some mine shots. I'm not sure how many died there. 4 and 3, so 7 workers. And meanwhile, there was that Banshee came in with the natural. Probes had to retreat. It will get killed off this time, but SuperNova just keeping the pressure on puCK. He's on 3 bases, but he's not very well saturated, and SuperNova will eventually be able to float over this third base, because he's reaching quite a scary mech army at this point. While puCK is really, I mean, while he's getting a scary ground army, the economy he's doing this off isn't fantastic. I mean, he's on 55 workers on 3 bases to a 3-base Terran, or in a second will be a 3-base Terran. So yeah, so I'd say this is pretty good here for SuperNova so far. I mean, puCK's being a nuisance with this Phoenix, but I mean, these Phoenix got a lot of work to do. So I wouldn't mind seeing up a 4th base for puCK. I mean, it's something that you're very wary, because Terrans can always push out even when playing mech. I mean, tank pushes with Hellbats, I mean, they can be tough to deal with for a Protoss player, but I think puCK does need to take up a 4th base, and there it is. Now, Templar Archives on the way as well, so he's going to have those beefy Archons getting up charge +1, but SuperNova, I mean, he's getting ship weapons, so that's either for a lot of Liberators or could be for eventual battle cruisers here. I mean, puCK's doing a good job just lurking around with his Phoenix, but I mean, SuperNova's in a very defensive situation here. Alright, now looking at this, Gravitic Drive now on the way. So puCK's going to have that very quick Warp Prism. We'll see what else he's going to get. A lot more gateways on the way, getting up a 4th base, but SuperNova is getting into those battle cruisers. Or getting into that fusion core, at least. I assume it's going to be battle cruisers. It could just be for a whack load of Liberators. Now, Hellions diving on into that 3rd base. Actually, good Zealot Warp in there, blocking them. I mean, that's a lot of run-in probes. SuperNova not quite able to get what he wanted there. Instead, it's going to run into the natural, but going to get picked up. Nothing happening there. puCK, in the meantime, keeping the pressure on, but I don't think he's going to be able to break this army. Maybe he can harass at the 3rd, but nah, he's just turning around, deciding against that. And SuperNova, more starports on the way, so eventually he may go into battlecruiser production. He's going to be able to make, well, you know, a lot of battlecruisers. And there's the first one now on the way. puCK, while this is going on, though, getting up a fleet beacon, knowing eventually you do need Tempest to deal with battlecruisers. Alright, puCK breaking down these rocks. Archons on the way. +2 on the way, transformation servo, so these guys investing in a lot of upgrades as they're really hitting later economy. I mean, puCK still isn't fantastic for a Protoss dealing with Terran and MECH, but it's not horrible, and I mean, he's got a pretty good army, but I mean, engaging into tanks and Liberators can always be scary. Okay, SuperNova moving out to secure this 4th base, but if we look at this, puCK's ready to charge on in. These big old Immortals waddling their way over. Liberator is set up, and I mean, there's not too much anti-air. The Phoenix will be there. But the Marines aren't in position to shoot this way, so puCK is going to dive on in here, but I mean, this is pretty bold versus a lot of setup tanks. More Liberators getting up, Marines working away on these Phoenix here. I mean, he's doing a good job lifting up some of the tanks, but this 4th base may be lifted off. Oh, it's actually going to be a kill there. That's absolutely huge for puCK. So very nicely done there, but yeah, he gets the base. He gets out losing some Phoenix. I'd say that was a good attack for puCK, but he will have to deal with the battle cruisers coming out, and there's currently 2 out on the map. SuperNova is producing more. Tempest are on the way for puCK, but I mean, Tempest in low numbers versus battle cruisers. Battle cruisers are pretty efficient. But puCK getting that 4th base, SuperNova not lifting it off was a bit of a significant blow there. puCK looking to get up a 5th base while this is going on. Warp Prism on the way out. Yamato Cannon just starting for SuperNova, so he will need that. I mean, otherwise BCs are pretty much useless versus Tempest, just because, I mean, Tempest just are faster, so they just retreat. Now, these BCs for SuperNova are lurking around. Maybe waiting to get on in here. I mean, puCK's got a lot of good map vision if we look at his view, but there's still a little blank spot here and there, and so these BCs will be a surprise. I think SuperNova may be waiting for Yamato Cannon. It's just a ways off. It doesn't take too long to upgrade. But here we go, battle cruisers now hitting the natural of puCK. Going to be able to start working away on these probes, and we'll see how puCK's going to react. Tempest should be out somewhere here. There's the first one, but I mean, it's going to take a while to kill these battle cruisers. SuperNova now just working away on these probes, actually killing off a fair few, currently up to 11 there. Now Yamato Cannon going to go down on this Tempest, and there goes the battle cruisers. So far, getting the Tempest, getting 11 workers, and nicely done. But it is when the Protoss army does reach the Tempest, in which the Terran has to be very careful. I mean, but then SuperNova also going to tell puCK that he needs to be careful because he's producing a lot of Widow Mines, and he may eventually try and run them right under the Protoss army. Okay, I mean, puCK coming in with a pretty scary force once again. The 3rd base is set up decently, I'd say. I mean, there's a few tanks, a bunker, mines, more turrets getting up. So yeah, puCK's going to be able to come on in here and maybe pick off this base. But we'll see. Zealot's working away on this bunker here. Tanks getting shots off as puCK's starting to engage, but meanwhile SuperNova's got battle cruisers at the 6th base of puCK. Battle cruisers trying to make this defense here, but Tempest getting good shots off this one turret, actually the MVP, working away on a Tempest. Meanwhile, there's some Marines just attacking at the 3rd base for puCK. But will SuperNova be able to clean this up? I mean, he's still got Yamato Cannon, he's got jump on some of his BCs. He's going to be able to get one of them out, but taking some losses there, and suddenly this Protoss army on his door is looking pretty scary. He's going to have to repair these BCs to keep him alive. Forced to pull, and I mean, his 3rd base isn't mining. His attack was cleaned up over here. How many BCs have died this game? We've seen 2 die, and I mean, those are pretty expensive, but it could be worse. However, SuperNova's kind of trapped in his base. puCK just really making everything he can. I mean, the Protoss army, he's got all these immortals still alive, so able to deal with the ground. Gonna use the Tempest to pick and poke the BCs, but if you look at the unit count, it is 6 BCs to 3 Tempests currently, so that'll actually, I mean, be pretty good for SuperNova. We'll see if puCK's gonna be able to break him here. He may be able to poke, but as far as engaging on in, this is a pretty strong Terran army. SuperNova's getting up to 4th base, or the 3rd base as well. We'll eventually want a 5th, but yeah, I mean, puCK, I mean, he doesn't have a lot of room for mistakes. Neither player does here, but puCK, if he is going to attack, does need to be very careful. SuperNova does have out all the battle cruisers, so he can shark around with them. He knows the base in the bottom left is there, and there's actually going to be a Hellion run by. This is nice to see. Oh, they turn around, though, actually. SuperNova's actually going to be planning on dealing with this attack, so puCK saving that base there by pulling SuperNova's attention. Supply-wise, puCK's ahead, but SuperNova kind of ahead in upgrades with his +2 ship weapons, with his +2 armor, so really focusing on these battle cruisers. We'll see. puCK's just really committing to a big ground attack, and I mean, versus lower numbers of BCs, that's fine, I think, but there's 8 here, and I mean, the 8 battle cruisers is pretty formidable. puCK coming on in here, gonna eat a fair few Widowmine shots from the look of it, so that's softening up the army. There's Hellbats in position too, or getting in there, ready to be a buffer. SuperNova sending in some Marines as they survived this long, but they are done for now. And I mean, here comes puCK. There's tanks in pretty good positions though. Tempest can Yamato, or just volley down for days. Missile turrets getting their licks in this game. Alright, so let's see, 3-3 on the way for SuperNova's. puCK just, I mean, we see his focus right now. He's investing in +3 ground weapons, and he's got a very strong ground army still, so he's really hoping to kill SuperNova here, but it's so tough to break a Terran in this situation. SuperNova, one of his BCs gets caught out as the rest are busy attacking this base. He may just try and pick off this base, then get back here, but puCK's hitting with a pretty strong army right now. SuperNova, I mean, he's got a few mines out, but he's actually just blinking right on top of this. Here comes the tactical jump. Yamato cannon's going to be going down for days. Here comes in some Widow mines that are going to be able to help out. They are quickly burrowing. Yamato cannon's working around a lot of the Tempest, but Stalker's getting damaged, and a lot of these Tempests are still kicking. And I mean, suddenly there's not so much for SuperNova. I think puCK may have been able to do it here. SuperNova trying to mech it happen, but not able to do so. There's just a few too many Tempests in the air. SuperNova was moving out, but puCK just, with all those Stalkers getting underneath it, GG gets called. Well played. So, very well played by puCK there. Awesome to cast this game. I thought, or I saw the replay and I thought, you know, I'm casting a best of 7 between them. I should see what I'm in for, or see exactly what I'm in for, and it could be along these lines. It could be completely different, as there is going to be 7 matches cast on my Twitch channel at twitch.tv/LaughNgamez. Link will be in the description, so make sure to check that out. But if you do enjoy the content or enjoy these YouTube casts, feel free to leave a like, feel free to subscribe. I can count on one hand at the time of recording this how close I am, or how many subs I am away from breaking 1,000. So thank you guys for watching, and I shall see you guys next time.